Hello, you. Welcome back to Chateau de la Belle. Grab yourself a cup of tea and come and see what we've been up to.
Meet the other woman, a chainsaw.
Okay, that's just weird.
Claire gets very cross. Honestly, being a lumberjack is a great workout.
Olympics. Off. Is this a sport?
Tree pulling. Now there's the sport.
Right, here's
Couture
Mimi's.
coats for the
So I've
doggies
done
by
hers,
Claire.
but the colour's the other way around.
We prepare for work in the office. And we audition for James Bond and for Vespa. Claire performs an investigation of the
I don't think
walls.
so.
I tell you about my children's book.
If you're here for a bit of companionship and a look into our lives behind the scenes in the chateau, then you're in the right place. This is for you. Although I do wonder if we're slightly bonkers and what on earth we're doing here sometimes.
Definitely crazy.
Hello, I'm Claire, and this is my husband Lionel, and this is Chateau de la Belle. Grab yourself a warm coat and come and see what we've been up to this week. Thank you so much for all the lovely messages on last week's episode. I mean, it's been, it's so lovely to be back doing this again. And I feel like we've just had a big hug from all of you and making us feel so welcome and loved. And it's been really, really lovely.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much indeed. We were both literally avidly looking at all the messages after the showing of our YouTube, and it was sort of like all warm inside, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was
really nice.
really lovely.
Really nice. So thank you.
And we need to be warm inside because we haven't turned the boiler on, and because fuel is just crazily expensive at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's been cold.
It's been seriously cold.
Really
it's been
cold.
minus whatever. It's been so cold. But we're all snuggling together for warmth. So
We are indeed. We smell a bit dog, though.
thankfully we don't have smell-o-vision yet, so you're okay. You're not getting that. But we've been keeping ourselves very busy to keep warm. So I guess we'll show you all of that now.
Absolutely.
Manual, don't need that, do we? That's a box full of ear defenders. Never had any of those before. Ear defenders. Look at that. Protective glasses. Really, really fantastic gloves. And mixed fuel. Oh,
Put your gin in.
yeah. And then the thing. Chain.
Was that you doing an unboxing video like an influencer?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just weird.
Don't normally read this, but I think I'm going to.
Right, well, Lionel is doing battle with the new chainsaw, trying to put it together. There is a little bit of swearing involved. Yes. So I'm going to try and clear some of this stuff off, all the ivy and whatever else this is that's growing on here, so that we can actually see what we're doing. And then hopefully Lionel can come in with a chainsaw and just buzz, 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 and it'll be all hunky-dory. Right, this is not good. I have just discovered, by treading on them, a load of bottles. Old glass bottles under here. Why on earth have the previous owners left a load of empty bottles? Yeah. Right, I will tidy those up. There is always something unexpected, isn't there? So I wasn't expecting to be pulling up wine bottles. I thought it was just greenery. I suppose it is greenery, green bottles. I would really dearly love to know why. Oh, it's a whiskey bottle. Somebody's left a big pile of bottles here that is now covered in greenery. So us or the dogs or anybody could just tread on this. Oh, there's loads of them. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, you are kidding. Piles of bottles. So I have to deal with that first before I can start chopping everything back, because I don't want to stand on one of these. I don't know if any of them are broken. No, Margot. No. I don't know what's in there. Out you go. Good girl. These people obviously didn't bother going to the recycling. They just left everything here. You don't see me angry very often, but finding a load of broken glass that's been sitting here for years, that the dogs or the cats or any other wildlife could have got stuck on, that makes me a bit angry. So far I have found a load more glass bottles. It goes all the way across and back, and a load of breeze blocks. So my theory now is that there was a breeze block wall across here, and that the previous owners were storing all their glass bottles behind the wall, and then the walls collapsed at some point and they've just left it, and then it's all got overgrown. So this was the previous owners that we bought the Chateau off, not the Baron's family, because they owned it much longer ago. This is the previous owners who've left us this lovely little surprise to deal with. So wonderful. I will stop being grumpy soon. This annoys me.
That's an awful lot of bottles, darling.
Yes, sorry, I had a little party when you weren't looking. No.
Before we start making a terrible mess, which I'm sure we will today, if you like what we do, then please hit the like button and subscribe. And the recently discovered hype button. If you could manage to hype us, that would be incredibly helpful and would also help you to find us again, and even others who would like a friendly face.
Come back.
This is way more exhausting than you would ever imagine. Mainly to get the chainsaw started, that's the most exhausting bit.
But there is also a lot more tree here, I think, than we realised.
Oh my God, there's a lot more tree. Just pulling a tree,
Gosh.
darling.
It's a little bit of exercise, it's good for you.
Fuck. Oh, there goes the hat. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure I can do this.
Okay. It's very big.
Girl power.
Oh no, I'm not. Don't doubt that. I don't know. It's going to be an action shot. What was that?
I feel like I'm in the Olympics. Oh, is this a sport?
Tree pulling. Now there's a
Tug of
sport.
war. Oh.
That's never happened.
First time.
Oh, you bastard. Well done, darling.
Well done, you
Well
darling.
done. Yes.
Welcome up to my sewing room, my very pink room, which I adore. So it is rather chilly up here because it is rather chilly everywhere. And we had a real cold snap last week, and the dogs were definitely complaining that they were cold too. Margot was practically putting herself in the fireplace. So I decided to make them some little wearable blankets. I bought this fleecy material from the cheapy shop because they came as like ready-made blankets, human blankets. But I bought two different ones, two different colours. I've chopped them up and I'm going to get 4 little doggy blankets out of them, which is good. So they have 2 each. So we can have one in the wash and one on the go. And I'm going to do them as double layers for extra coziness. So let's give it a go. Right, I've got my trusty sewing machine here, which was a present from my mum. And I'm going to give it a go. I'm not a brilliant sewist, but I'm quite enthusiastic. I'm just not very good at it, but I will give this a go. Sewing definitely runs in my family. Mum loved sewing and making dresses and making her own clothes and stuff. My granny was excellent at making all sorts of things and knitting and things. And I had a great auntie who worked for Burberry and did lots of sewing for them. So she must have been very good indeed. I'm hoping I've inherited some of that. I'm definitely, I'm not very good at being very precise with it. I tend to just sort of go a bit gung-ho, get it done, you know, but I'll just give it a go. I'll give it a go. This is just practice. You know, eventually I want to make curtains and I want to make some of my own clothes as well, but this is all practice at the moment. Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I don't get my fingers. Okay. That's okay. Bit close to the edge. Why is it I can never get it to go through straight? I just I'm so rubbish at this. I just have to mention my little pot that I put my little clips in. Isn't that a masterpiece? Work of art. That's amazing. Yes, I made it myself. Isn't it just, you know, extraordinary? It's amazing. I'm open for orders and commissions. If you want a wonky pot, I'll give it a go. So I didn't film all of the sewing because I just thought you wouldn't find that very interesting. Yeah, fair enough. So here is Margot's. So I've done the 2 layers, got the little straps to strap them on. And then in order to hold it closed, so there's a little head hole. And then I've put this little piece across the front, just one of the little offcuts of the felty stuff across the front to hold it closed. So I'm hoping that's going to be strong enough. I need to make one for Mimi as well. But I think that should do the trick. I'm rather pleased with that. Right, I shall go and see if Margot wants to try one on. No, I'm going to make Mimi's first, and then I'll go and see if they both want to try them on. Right, here's Mimi's. So I've done hers with the colours the other way around, so they will be coordinated but not exactly matching. Hers is slightly bigger because she's slightly bigger. And hopefully, I really hope they'll like them. We'll go and give them a go. Right, Margot. Okay, I need you to try this on. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, what do you think? Size-wise, is that okay for you, madam? Yes? Okay, there we go. There we go. Tie you in, tie you in. Okay, what do you reckon?
Margot, let's have a look at you.
Oh,
Wow.
fabulous. Okay. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me.
Look at you.
So smart.
Ready for the catwalk.
There we go. What do you think? Snug as a bug? Snug as a bug.
Oh, look at that. Hey.
Good girl.
Okay, so this project begins. What are we doing?
The office.
Yeah. I'm quite embarrassed to show you the office actually, but anyway, here we go.
come on in. It really is. Oh, it's a disaster.
It's a mess. So what are we doing then, darling, in here?
We are, well, doing it, basically.
Doing it.
Doing all of it. So I already took the wallpaper off, and I actually did that on the day we moved in 4.5 years ago. While the removal guys are still bringing stuff in, I was ripping the wallpaper off because it was so disgusting. And it wasn't like a lovely, pretty old Chateau wallpaper. It was just green, manky, slightly damp and nicotine stained. So I was just like, no, it smelled. It had to come off.
This actually is the one problem. You know how Claire, anyway, so the one problem with Claire is that you walk into a new house or a new room, and if she doesn't like something, she starts ripping it apart. Right? Don't you? You do, don't you? Come on. This is what she does, right? But the problem with it is, I'm doing this because is that there's no planning, right? We've been here for 4 years.
And a half.
4.5 years, and it's been like this the whole time, and it's horrible. So we're going to do something about it, aren't we?
We are. Now.
We are.
Now we're going to do it.
Yeah, but Claire is no longer allowed to just go willy-nilly ripping bits of paper off the wall and chipping plaster off everywhere, because I won't allow it.
There's not that much left anyway. I've done most of it all.
But I won't allow it anymore. Right, darling.
Oh, biscuits.
Biscuits, just for you.
You're not having any?
No, I'm not having any. Biscuit, darling?
Always, yes. Thank you, darling. Nom, nom, nom. I don't know. What do you want to do in here?
I want to get rid of all these cables.
Yeah. So these are all new, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's fine. Do you think we can do this? And I'm going to say, do you think you can do this? Or we can do this?
What do we need to do? We need to chase them into the walls.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a angle grinder. We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's a really great machine that cuts into the walls, little channels into the walls. It was only like 70 quid.
Really? How good do you think it's going to be?
It's going to be no, it's fantastic. Look, I guess with the angle grinder we can. Anybody know how to do this? Yeah.
And then take out all the old stuff as well.
Take out all the old, which is problematic because we can't take that out yet until we've done all the work, because we'll have to disconnect all of that. And then we won't have any light.
We've got that one work light, though, that we can plug in next door on an extension.
Yeah.
So we haven't actually talked about this yet, but we've started doing this project and we haven't even discussed what the final look is going to be, because I am totally in two minds about this. Because for an office, I either want it to be like a classic study where it's very traditional, quite dark, cozy colour, lots of books, all very sort of like dark wood and quite enveloping, or like a sort of a tech bros super modern office where you've just got like one desk, one computer, nothing else. And I don't know which one to go with. So I was hoping you might be able to help us with some opinions. Let me know what you think. Do we go traditional? Do we go super modern? Do we, I don't know, something else? Anything, any ideas? For some reason, rest of the house I'm pretty clear on, but office, it's like a blank in my brain.
So here, by rights, we should have a chimney.
Yeah, because when you look at the Chateau from the outside, there is a chimney above here, above this room and the room above. There's a chimney on the roof that doesn't connect to any other fireplace. So, and it's the same on the other side as well.
Yeah, it's really odd.
So there should be one. This, and then this bit, that feels a bit hollow.
That feels hollow, and that's been filled,
But that could just be blown plaster.
So the other way of finding out is to spray water on the wall. Apparently, spray water on the wall, and the warmer bit will evaporate first and the colder bit will remain.
Okay, I'm not convinced about this.
So how are you going to do? Like do a line? Just do a line?
See, now the problem is, because the plaster is so old and dry, it's just absorbing instantly.
Yeah. It's not good, is it?
That doesn't work. It feels like it could be here. Ow.
Yeah.
That's very hollow.
The other way is to tap the wall.
Oh, good, the wall, not me.
Darling, come on. Okay, well, I'm going to start here.
Yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves.
This is a fun game, isn't it? Darling, do you know what the first sign of madness is? Just randomly backing against a wall.
Oh.
But that could either mean that there is a hole behind, or just that the plaster's blown and come away from the wall.
This is not very helpful, I have to say.
How destructive do we want to get here?
We don't.
Right.
So what we do need to do is if we're going to be destructive, we have to establish exactly where the fireplace is before we do anything.
Yeah.
And
I'm well aware I'm going to get in trouble here.
Ah, big time. But you see, that just looks like where it's been filled before.
Yeah. But why has it been filled?
Why has it been filled is the question. No! You are not allowed to destroy.
Just a little.
No!
Oh, what's that over there, darling? Oh,
No. Yeah. No.
You're looking very dangerous, darling.
Well, they're still looking for a new James Bond, aren't they?
Okay, this is your audition.
This is my audition.
James,
your face, honestly.
James Bond the Builder.
It's got a ring to it, doesn't it? I thought I'd go for a small bit.
Yeah. I don't see why you're allowed to be destructive. I'm not, but there you go.
It's true, actually. You're right. You should be doing this.
Look at the mess you've made.
Shut up.
You're good at power tools, aren't you?
Fuck off.
You'll have to beep that.
You watch Slow Horses, don't you?
Never happens to James Bond, does it?
Maybe I chose the wrong place to drill the hole, because if there were to have been a chimney, the hole would be here, wouldn't it?
Yeah. We're good at this DIY stuff.
I'm losing my sense of humour. Doing a great job of turning this wall into a cheese grater.
Just a bit more filling to do, great.
Oh, look, no, look.
Oh. Something happening?
No. Okay. We'll edit that bit out, shall we? Again.
Mastery of power tools.
Yeah. Get the spy camera.
Yeah, even more James Bond.
I'm going to get the spy camera, and Claire can do that because it doesn't involve any more destruction.
Rude.
Back in a mo.
I'll tidy up this mess then. Hey, Margot. We'll sort that out, shall we?
Okay, Claire, are you ready to go in?
I'm going in. Oof, okay, right. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Absolutely no medical experience whatsoever. There's nothing there, is there?
I don't think so.
So this is what, the original hole?
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely sort of, you get to more of a gap, but I don't think you could call that anything, could you?
I introduced Vespa. Vespa.
I realise that we're DIYing in our slippers. So I am so confused about this because there are definitely chimneys on the roof that line up with this room, but we cannot find a fireplace, and there's nothing even in the floor. But then this is the original exterior wall before the chateau got tarted up and they stuck an extension on the side. Well, 150 odd years ago, but...
And there's no half. Normally you'd find something showing half.
Yeah, but maybe this was when they redid the whole place, because they redid the whole thing in like 18...
And the floors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because upstairs there's, in one of the bedrooms, there's and in the south hallway, south wing, there's the old floorboards.
The much older floorboards.
So these, what I'm
These are-
assuming, are newer floorboards.
So they could have covered up the old half.
Drill a hole in the floor! So I promised to tell you about this children's book that I've been putting together for my lovely, delicious granddaughter, Sienna. It's a surprise, mind, but I thought it might be quite fun just to talk about it. Now, the story is based on a true story. When I was about 9 or 10, I was at a sleepover with my best friend Martin, whose mother lived in Notting Hill Gate in London. And we would play, as children do, with our toys. And I think between us, we got a little bit bored of our toys. And ever the entrepreneur, I decided it would be a really great idea for us to sell our toys. And from the money that we got from selling our toys, we could go and buy new ones. So we proceeded to wrap all our toys in newspaper, and we decided on pricing. We wrote the prices on the little packages. But then we had to think about where we were going to sell them. For some unknown reason, between us, we came up with the idea of sneaking out in the dark of night in Notting Hill and setting up a store by the side of the road to sell our toys. So that's what we did. We wrapped our toys, and once Martin's mum had definitely gone to bed and was fast asleep, very late at night, I reckon it was probably about 11 o'clock at night, these two 9 or 10-year-olds creaked down the stairs out of the front door with bags full of their wrapped toys. It was noticeably quiet. I don't think we'd really thought about people to sell to at that time of night, particularly toys. So we made our way up the street, and there was a bit of a hill, I seem to remember. We got to the top of the hill and found a low wall outside somebody's house, and we laid out all our toys, all wrapped in newspaper, waiting for the throng of people to buy the toys. And of course, there was nobody. By this time, it was probably 11:30 at night. And anyway, so we waited, and there was nobody. We didn't sell any toys. We were very despondent. And suddenly in the distance, you could see a black London cabbie driving up the road quite fast. And the taxi screeched to a halt right in front of us. And the door opened, and out jumped a policeman. And he came up to us and he said, hello, hello, hello. I'm pretty sure he said that. And he said, well, what are you two young lads doing here? And we both went to a French school in London, and we could both speak fluently French and English. And for some unknown reason, I decided to tell the policeman that we couldn't speak English. He couldn't speak French, obviously. And so he ushered us into the taxi and took us to Notting Hill police station. And put us in a room with a table, like an interview room, with a table and some chairs. And very kindly, he was a delightful chap, very kindly offered us an orange squash. And we said, yes, please. And I'm sure I said, yes, please in English, but it was a long time ago now. And so he came back with an orange squash and a bar of chocolate, which was great, which we shared. Sometime later, another man came in looking really disheveled. He actually looked like he'd been dragged out of bed, and I think he had. He was the only person, I think he was a detective, pretty sure he was a detective, was wearing a Mac, so it must have been a detective. And he was the only one who had a sort of smattering of French. And he sat down and he asked us some questions. He asked us our names, our address, if we knew our telephone number. And so, that was it. We managed to keep up the pretense of only speaking French when actually we understood exactly what was going on in English, which was very, very, very naughty of us. Wasting police time, I would say. And the next thing we knew, it was quite early in the morning. So I think we had been in the police station pretty much overnight. And but excitement of excitements, we were both given a lift back to Martin's mother's home in a police car. Yeah. In those days, London police cars were white with sort of like a red band down the side. And they used to be comically called jam sandwiches. So that is going to be my book, and that's what Sienna is going to get for her birthday this year. I hope you enjoyed it.
Well, there we go. I think that was quite productive for us. That was very productive, actually. Mostly thank you to that chainsaw. This is not a sponsored post, but that chainsaw was brilliant.
It could be a sponsored post.
It's a chainsaw. No, that was great, wasn't it?
Oh, the chainsaw was absolutely heavenly. It was comparable to, with the old chainsaw, was like cutting through butter when it's just come out the fridge. And the new one is like cutting through butter when the butter's been out the fridge all morning.
It does have to be a food analogy, doesn't it?
All the time.
Yeah.
But my goodness, it took me ages to put this chainsaw together because the instructions were appalling. And then once I got it all together, I put the oil in and the fuel in, I tried to start the thing, and whoa, that was impossible. Thankfully, YouTube came to the rescue, and a very nice man in China said I had to do it this way, which was not in the instructions, and it worked first time.
It's brilliant. We had a slight accident, which we didn't have the cameras going for, but one of the branches came down, took out the washing line, and my coat, which was hanging on the washing line, ripped a big chunk out of my coat. So...
You know those moments when you see the tree coming down and you see the coat and you go, oh, this is not going to end well.
Thankfully, my phone was in the coat pocket and that was fine. So the coat got a rip, but the phone was fine.
Yeah. Not very nice coat though, was it?
Well, it's all patched up now with tape. Finding all those bottles was somewhat frustrating, but I'm going to try and get rid of those this afternoon, take them down to the bottle bank,
Yeah.
just, get rid. No, but otherwise I think it's been good, hasn't it? I'm really pleased we started on The Office. That's great. It's great to have a new project, something new to get our teeth into, something to talk.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so looking forward to having a warm and dust-free office. I'd just like to point out that we're going to prepare the electrics for the electrician. I just don't have enough knowledge to do all of that myself. So don't worry.
Yes, we're not completely mad. We don't think we can do all the electrics ourselves. We're just doing the easy bits.
Just a little bit crazy, but that's all.
So next week, I guess, more of the same.
Yeah, but more interesting. A little bit of extra bits. It's not going to be the same.
So if you do have any suggestions about the office, please let us know, because I'm looking at Pinterest a lot, but my brain is still blank.
Not too traditional, please.
Maybe we should do a vote. We'll do a vote.
Oh, we'll do a poll.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do a poll. That'd be good. I
We'll
don't
see
know
if
how
we
to
can
do
figure
that,
it
but
If we can figure that out, we'll do
we'll do a poll.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully we'll see you next week. Come and join us next week, and we'll rustle up something delicious for you. See? Another food analogy.
Always food with you.
Love food. See you soon.
Bye. If you enjoyed spending time with us here today, please hit the like button and the hype button as well. It really helps us, and it helps other people find our little quiet corner of madness here on YouTube. So thank you.